Hey guys, all right, I thought I'd do a quick video for you guys. This is my 100 watt panel right here. That's on the, you see the cord coming from it. I'm able to move that one around and put it in the sun. And then I have two of those up on the roof, permanently mounted flat, which I should probably get up there and take some of the leaves off. The leaves are falling constantly here. But I wanted to talk about power consumption, because it's totally different when you're out here in the woods. When you're going to be out here in the woods, you have to remember you're only going to get about 10% of the power that you would normally get if you're used to having full sun. I don't know if you remember my previous video when I'm at the beach using the ice maker and the rice cooker all off solar. That doesn't happen here. Okay, this is minimal. Okay, now I do use the TV, DVD player, recharge all my cameras, cell phone, tablet, stuff like that. But I have to be somewhat cautious. You know, normally I pull in up to 14 amps with my solar. Here in the woods, I'll be lucky if I get 2 amps. So that's just something to think about when you're sizing your solar system. You know, you're going to test it out. Oh, look at it in the full sun, man, I got all, and then you come out into the woods and you need to run your heat or something like that for a while. You're going to realize real quick that your system doesn't seem to be performing as good as it used to. And that's mainly just because of up here, of all these trees. You know, there's a break right there, but because the sun is so low in the sky, it never goes up there. It comes across right through the trees the whole day. So that affects how much solar you have. Now, my batteries are doing pretty good. I can't complain. I use the TV every night. I use the DVD player every night, you know, fall asleep, yada yada, run lights, the fan, water pump, things like that. Speaking of water, I gotta go get some water. So I can't complain. It's still probably at 60%. And, you know, the more I use it, the less I have, actually. I mean, during the day, it recoups some of that, but not all of it. So we'll walk down here to where there's water. So when you're sizing up your solar system, keep in mind that the input, the amount of power you're going to get, is not going to be consistent. It is always going to change. Every situation is going to have its own challenges to get the most out of your system. I use an app called Sun Surveyor, and that tells me the angle of the sun, and it tells me the track of the sun. I do that before I actually park, so that I know if I can twist my camper just a little bit in one direction to get a little more of that sun, I will do that. It's interesting today, the couple kids, you know, most of the rangers here are all high school kids or, you know, college kids. They're not like police or anything, you know what I mean? They're just, you know, I don't want to say they're volunteers, but they came by with leaf blowers to blow around all the fireplaces, all the fire rings, so people don't burn the forest down, which is a good idea. But as I get off track, so how much solar you have, as I said, dictates how much power you're going to have available. Let me just unscrew this, and I can start filling up the water, and I'll show it to you. You can see behind me they have this water station. Oops. Right there. With the large frost-free well water, you know. But hey, at least it's water. There's always one of them working here, right up till January 1st. So yeah, this campground's open until January 1st, by the way, which I might just have to take another trip up. So with my system, 300 watts of solar, 2 6-volt golf cart batteries, new this year, and the 30 amp charge controller is more than enough pretty much indefinitely if you conserve what you use. You know, it's not about how much you have available, it's how much you use. So if you only use what you have available or what you can use, you'll always have enough. If you try to do the same things that you normally do when you're in full sun, you're going to be out of power the first night. I mean, it's that simple. Or you're going to be chasing wires thinking something's wrong. Just a small shadow on a solar panel reduces its usefulness by a huge amount. Huge. I mean, it's more than just if a quarter of the panel's obstructed, you would think, oh, I still have 75% available. It doesn't work that way. Because solar panels are all in series and in parallel. So when you break one of the parallels or one of the series, you lose a lot more than what you would normally think of. So that's all. Just a quick talk about solar and my experience here in the woods by using it. You'll see my other videos where I'm running lights, running ice makers, and all sorts of appliances and everything else. And then there's other times like this where you have to be very conservative on what you use. All right, guys, hope this video was somewhat useful for you, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, take care.